the harvest.
Welcome, Africa. This is Imane Nouad with the latest news from across the continent and the world. President Abdelmajid Tebboune wraps up a two-day official visit to Italy, marked by diplomatic and economic engagement at the highest level. Earlier today, he met with Pope Leo XIV at the Vatican, highlighting Algeria's commitment to fostering inter-religious dialogue and diplomatic cooperation. During his stay in Rome, President Tebboune underscored the strong performance of Algeria's economy and described Italy as a serious and essential partner in supporting the country's development goals. The visit also resulted in signing of 7 agreements and memorandum of understanding in key sectors, further solidifying the partnership between the two nations. Algeria and Rwanda are strengthening defense ties as Chief of Staff of the Algerian People's National Army Saïd Chengriha met with Rwandan Defense Minister Juvenal Mari Zamunda to discuss military cooperation and regional security coordination. The Sahrawi government condemns Morocco Occupation Authority attempts to involve foreign nations in its occupation of Western Sahara. Reacting to a joint statement by Morocco and Portugal, Sahrawi officials reaffirmed the right to self-determination. In the same topic, President of the Pan-African Parliament, Fortune Charumbira, reaffirmed support for the Sahrawi people's struggle for self-determination, underscoring the continental body's unwavering stance. A high-level African Union session on Libya is underway in Addis Ababa, chaired by the Ugandan President Yoweri Museveni. The talks aim to address Tripoli's worsening security and prevent instability from spreading to the Sahel region. In Rwanda, President Paul Kagame appoints Justin Nsengiyumva as the new prime minister, replacing Edouard Ngirente. Nsengiyumva previously served as deputy governor of the National Bank. The ruling CNDD-FDD party wins all 10 Senate seats in Burundi's provincial elections. Results were confirmed by local electoral commissions across the 5 provinces. Malawi's parliament is officially dissolved ahead of general elections set for September 16th. Voters will choose a new president, members of parliament, and local officials for the 2025-2030 term. In Sudan, 27 people were killed and 43 wounded in an attack by the Rapid Support Forces on a village in West Kordofan, according to local sources. 2 Virunga National Park rangers died in a plane crash during a surveillance mission in eastern DR Congo. The cause of the accident is still under investigation. The World Food Programme announces a suspension of food aid to 1.3 million people in northeastern Nigeria by the end of July due to depleted stocks and ongoing violence. The United Nations warn of a worsening health crisis in North Kordofan in Sudan as cholera, measles, and malaria cases are rising rapidly in Tawila, El Fasher, and Kabkabiya regions. Concluding with the latest sport update, as Senegal's Council of Ministers approves a new sports code led by President Bassirou Diomaye Faye. The reform aims to modernize the legal framework for sports and strengthen the fight against doping. In Cameroon, football coach Marc Brice allegedly resigned over unpaid wages. However, he denies this claim. Brice says his email was hacked and insists he never signed any resignation letter. And with that, dear listeners, we sum up today's harvest. Thank you to paying full attention throughout. And don't go too far. Of course, join Sihan Bougazi at 6:45 p.m. on the French Main News. Keep enjoying today's programs with your favorite channel, Ifriqiya FM, the voice of Africa.